guys, it's your girl here, Rose, and I'm back again. I'm super by the way. I'm the girl who has a tattoo of Diana Bat. So I'm having Haryet, the wife to Dr.Nyamu. Tulikuwa na Dr.Nyamu hapa. We have talked, and I would love to know, Haryet, kuna samanga, behind a success man, there is a woman behind. Are you the source of all this?
That's what they say. But behind us, number one is God.
Sure.
You know, I was just telling the other guys that besides being the managing director, I'm also a pastor, I'm also a reverend. So we pray a lot, and I support my husband. I came to the picture when the hospital was like 4 years old. 3-4 years old, and he sold me his vision. I got it, and we are running with it. So I'm supporting him. It's not easy. Sometimes you might look at it as a waste of time. How did you give up your dreams, your visions? By the time we met, I was working for an NGO. I had all these big dreams, but just something with sitting and talking, I just made a decision to come and support what he was doing, and here we are.
Wow, I love your English. So, Dr. Haryet, I know you are not a doctor, Reverend.
Yeah.
You are Reverend Haryet.
You can call me Haryet.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, I would love to know, what's the purpose of today?
The purpose of today is to celebrate our men. I know most of you know, and you know we've been on a journey of just creating awareness that Komarock Modern exists after 16 years. So it's not like it's when we are just coming to the picture. And one of the plans that we had was what activities can we bring in to just celebrate our fathers, our mothers, our clients, even as we market the institution. And this is what came up. It was International Father's Day. What do we do about it? And we put our heads together and came up with this idea of a barbecue. Men love nyama choma, women do. But we felt like this was going to be a good chance for men to just come. We had, in February, we had pregnant moms. In April, we had babies. And so what do we do for the fathers? This was the perfect idea for them. Yeah.
That is gender equality. Equality. So let me ask, like, talking of marketing a hospital, we feel like most of celebrities market this hospital a lot because the main major through Diana, and I feel like, is it a must to you to be a celebrity? For you to get a work or to work with you?
No, you don't have to be a celebrity. We have a lot of people that come, and if it's only because they are not known. If I can send you screenshots, we have many people that come. They do posts about the institution. We give free services to them. Some of them put them. But then this was marketing. We came up with a strategy to market the institution. If you want to market your YouTube channel, you're going to go for the best media house. You're going to go for people that have an influence. And so that was why we used these people, because our intention was to create our awareness that Komarock Modern exists. And that's the same way a hotel wants to market. They go for the top market influencers. Banks go for influencers. Everybody goes for influencers. Of course, for hospital marketing was a dare that we had to do. And we thank God that we stepped out because it's worked. It's borne fruits. Besides sometimes the backlash, besides sometimes people feeling like, oh, you're overdoing, you shouldn't do this. But it's not a must for you to be a celebrity. If you come, we have people, like I've said, they do posts. They come and they post on their social media pages, and probably the impact out there is not as much as we have it here. Yeah.
So what can you do to work with you? What can I do to work with you?
You're already here right now.
Yeah.
We didn't ask you to pay. We didn't ask you for anything. So you're already giving us an interview. And so come up with a strategy. Tell us, what can you do? We had the Bahatis as the brand ambassadors. Every other person that has come later, they've just come with a proposal and said, we can do this. This is what is unique to us. This is what is unique to me. And we took them in. It worked or it didn't work. Yeah.
Okay. And some people say, since most celebrities are the ones that are brand ambassadors, maybe you're giving them the favors, or you could reduce amount of the hospital, there is charges. Is that true?
I would say for when you take in like people and call them your brand ambassadors, there is agreement that you do. And when we do the agreement, then it's all written in the agreement. Discounts are included. And like I said, we are big on CSR. I'll tell you, we have people that leave our hospitals with millions, with hundreds of thousands, with tens of thousands. So that we are doing every other day. And I am here, Daktari is here every time. So we ensure that whether it's a celebrity or is another patient, they get the same quality of care. So even when people walk in, regardless of whether they are marketing us or not, and say, look, this service is this much, I have this much, I would want to come here. We negotiate. We do this all the time. Yeah.
And still tutoke sasa kwa Komarock Modern. Juzi niliona you do surprises to each other. You do a surprise to Dr. Nyamu, he did to you as a birthday surprise. I mean, like how does it feel to have such a husband? I know huku nje tunang'ang'ana. So how does it feel?
I believe that marriage is a decision that you make every day when you wake up and decide, do I want to spend the rest of my life with this man? I decided that 14 years ago. That's why I said yes. We got married. We have 3 children. And we've had our challenges. We've had our bad times. We've had our ugly times. But those cannot outdo our sweet moments. It cannot outdo our good moments. And so we intentionally decide that where are we going with it? The problem with people and the problem with most of us is that you're looking for a man to make you happy. You're looking for a wife to complete you. You're looking for somebody to bring you something that you don't have. You have to be comfortable in your own skin to begin with. That even if this man left or he died, I would still live. It will be a blow, but I know who I am without him. And that's where we fail a lot. And so people say, oh, this man is doing, this woman is doing. I am not defined by my husband. I am defined by God. I am defined by me. He is an additional to what we are doing. And that is how marriage should be. And so on special days, we make a decision to just be good to each other. And even what you see as a surprise party, it's just a portion. I believe we live our best kind of life that we have decided. When we have offended each other, when things are not good, we intentionally decide to sit and talk. We intentionally decide to forgive, to let go, and to continue and just be better, be good people beginning the day after. And so it's a decision that you have to make. And I was happy, yes. That was amazing. That was great. Just walking into that room and finding my close friends, finding my close family, and just seeing the thought and the energy that he put into it to make sure that my 40 was big. I was happy.
But he's so calm.
I don't know what you mean by calm.
Like, anakaa like, I even thought, Dr. Nyamu akafanya surprise. Like, anakaa mse wa kutulia tu, anangoja vitu zina flow.
No, you see, we are intentional sometimes about our family, our relationship with one another. We want to just keep it under the sleeves. But of course, sometimes when you go online like this, people will ask questions. They'll notice you're doing this and that. We have friends that help us pull some of these surprises. But what matters is the idea. Whenever you have an idea, what do people want? Whom can you bring on board and how can you do it? And of course, like for my 40s, I believe all his friends and my friends knew I was expecting it was big. Like I had 7 parties, but his was top. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, you are 40 now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, and she's driving the best car I could wish I have. So can you tell me the secret behind, okay, I would love to know the secret behind like making it in life. Or, okay, maybe you have your own goals that you are not yet to achieve, but I feel like for us,
no, you see, let me tell you something. And I tell people most of the time, number 1, our secret has been God. But number 2, what do you want to go? Where do you want to do? You just said I'm driving a good car. When I met my husband, if I was going to gauge him at what he was back then, we would not have gotten married. We come from really humble backgrounds. We never dreamt. I remember the first time we were buying a Mercedes and we are like we had to replan. It was something we were wondering, can we even get this money? And we had to put in a lot of months of saving and come together. But when you girls see us 14 years down the line like this, you think, oh, it just dropped. No, we've had to like tighten, work on a tight budget, deny ourselves so much to be where we are. We barely sleep. I can tell you, like my husband, he's working sometimes 20 hours straight on, 14, 16 hours straight on. I told you I don't work during the day, but I don't sleep at night. I am up praying minimum 4 hours in a night, you know. And so there is hard work to put. There is a desire. There is where are we going? There is focus. There is planning together. So you, as my dear girl, where do you want to be? Plan 5 years, plan 10 years. When you meet a man, what does he have? Because many people are looking at what does he have. He's driving a good car. He's driving. That's why many girls are webbed in these funny relationships, because they are looking at what the man has. But at the end of the day, it's about who is this man? Who is this man? Does he have dreams? My husband had a lot of dreams, big dreams when we met. And those dreams, I see them unfold one by one. So there is hard work, there is discipline, there is God, and there is where are we going? Can we plan together? Where do we want to be? Yeah.
Oh, that was so nice. That was a good session with Haryet. Thank you so much for your time.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you for starting off. I tell people, start off. Don't compare yourself. Don't feel belittled by the names that have made it. If we were to look at the big hospitals, we couldn't have begun. But we began, however. Now we're in that league. We are fighting that league. So it's taken 17 years for us to get to where we are. Build your brand, be patient. And then I'm sure when we meet 5 years down the line, the story will be different. Thank you.
So thank you guys. That was our time with Haryet. See you.